message, you the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you, a cheetah, run up and I'm there in the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's sauce so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna fuss, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break about me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you ain't first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money.
With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was... Four-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Watch the run, watch the run. Mike, 55. Right there, in the middle.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
And goal at the Jaguars' 7-yard line.
Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 9-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Tua. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Tua sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Returnable here from the 38. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. A quick throw complete out to Isabella. And he's got this down to the 35. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it, got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to look deep, and this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Houston. Andy Isabella with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans have taken a 1st quarter lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Jadeveon Clowney.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to pass. Tua. He's got Evans. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First catch there for Evans. Good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. From midfield, here's Tua. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Throwing now is Tagovailoa to Evans on the slant. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The end of the 1st quarter with the score Titans 7, Jaguars 0.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is James Robinson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
The kickoff for Jacksonville.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the 19-yard line.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Tackled at
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. And he'll give it here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now this time, Tua is going to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. Past the 20.
They should have put a stamp on it.
He will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
12-yard line.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Hey.
Play action. Now it's Tua. They'll roll him out right. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off at the 15. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Zuerlein now for the PAT.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a handoff looking right. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Connection made with Shenault. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
30-yard line.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. To Thompson on the screen. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
How about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their...
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Chris Thompson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Until that late score here in the 2nd quarter, they only had the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, and when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the 1st half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. After the turnover, it's Tua. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. Get this. Mike, 55.
Tua sets up to pass it. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Lambo is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando,
what'd you say, Al?
check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Can you hear me?
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Oh, the name. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I don't know why I saying Houston. I guess he changed his name to Houston. Houston Oilers. I mean, Houston Texans. I don't know. He's from Texas, so.
The Titans
That's
offense
probably why.
set to begin the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them.
Yeah.
You've done things in a certain way in the first half.
I think so. Can you hear me?
That ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game.
He's not that good, bro. It's fucking Tua, man. God damn, Tua killing me. I swear he ain't that good.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, come on.
This one is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well.
His defense side, but he ain't that good, man.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh my God!
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
Yo, you could come in this league and dominate, yo. Like I'm like his record is like he's like 14-2 or something.
This offense, it has not worked to this point.
And the Ravens open too.
Of everything that was discussed at
I think the Ravens nigga quit. Whoever the Ravens was quit.
Off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
I think the Ravens for sure. Somebody forfeit with the Ravens.
First down, he'll drop to throw. This one caught by Isabella. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
15. First down, Houston.
That ain't fucking shit, man.
And it's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
I know they got Lamar and JK on there. Saying that. Come on, it's a pick! Oh my God.
Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Duvernay, I see it at the bottom, 13 zip Ravens. I'm thinking that's the computer.
Makes the score Titans 28, Jaguars 13.
I know the Ravens ain't got no win, so I'm pretty sure they're the computer.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fucking Tua, man. Tua killing me, bro.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Oh, come on, go!
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Tua.
Their own 33-yard line.
Can't really run the ball, man. He's stacking the box.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Right back to him on first down. Oh, leaves him behind.
Oh, shorty, go.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards.
He's getting that ball. He's going to get that ball back.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Oh, my.
On first down there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right.
Wrong person!
This is intercepted.
Fucking Tua, man. God, I've seen that shit, man. Damn.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
Why the fuck
was the problem. He called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
He's going deep for Brown. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off inside the 5.
Fucking bomb, yo.
Damn. 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
Maybe one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. Things turned out for him.
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. It's Tagovailoa from his own end zone. And that will be incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he's able to get it out of there. So a change of possession here on the punt.
Poor defense. Dang.
42-yard line.
So fucking predictable, man. I want to get that bitch to Isabella. I know that.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the break, aren't they?
And that one goes
I know, yeah, he's predictable. I can't believe can't believe I'm losing this nigga, yo. He's predictable. We got good ass record too. That's what I'm like. What the fuck?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Fucking predictable, yo. I gotta find out how to get Mike Evans the ball, man. I can't get my ball for shit.
51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start
I'm one game over 500.
And on the last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
7-6.
From deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now
what the?
More consistency.
What the
Here's
fuck?
another interception.
Oh my God.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will set up shop in
And then Mike Evans gonna jump for the ball. The shit.
Yard line.
Shit. Crazy. Crazy.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one.
I don't know. Carr. That Carr.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. This is caught.
This nigga ain't run the ball all game. Maybe one run.
Pass play that moves him all the way
This
down
is
to the
bum
line.
ass nigga.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Yeah.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they'll try the option on 1st.
Come on, make him fumble, man.
Backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Same shit you just
It's a
ran.
loss of 5 there. Bringing
Same
up
shit.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal. at the 5-yard line.
Ah, Keith!
Got his man.
Know it. I know it. I fucking know it.
Jonnu Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open.
I think Miami open too. Yeah, you're right. This left-hand, I'm definitely trying to get used to this. Him being left-handed.
Players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Like this one slip. I should try to run the ball more. I let this game slip.
He will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped.
Told him he don't have no. He only got him as a star. Who knows the damage in already?
17 now. Here's a first
Messed
and
him
10.
up.
A handoff as
Look at that. I can run the ball on him. Geeking, man. Run the ball on him.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they
That's my rookie running back too. I need to be trying to build him up.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game
James
plan
Robinson,
for
slow as on
carries
what?
as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch.
Should have told with him, man.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A quick throw complete to Chark. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. Ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. That's going to be caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Laviska Shenault, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
Oh, he ain't got the ball. He let that bitch go. Oh, shit.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. He's at the 50, the 30.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Good pick, man. Pick. Or fumble.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs.
Let's go.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 47. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so. But quarterbacks, it may take a few years players before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case,
hold the ball,
the NFL veteran
on the
defense
rock.
ended up winning the battle.
And
One.
past
Fire.
midfield,
I would
just a
beat him.
yard or two shy of the 40.
On the ball, you
A
won.
gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield.
He plays them flats.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time they face a 3rd and 2. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
13-yard line.
That's once again complete to Chark. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. DJ Chark with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
So she fucking slow. Yeah.
So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as he'll try to get it to a 1-score game with a 2-point conversion. And they're going to get the 2 points. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score game.
Jaguars 27.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Gotta stop running the ball. Disrespectful. I know you want to go
The
up
Titans
top.
offense set to begin the
I know you
drive.
want to go up
I'm
top.
curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Ah!
Man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
And the Titans.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Get the fuck out of
He's going to
here.
take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Time to give a little credit here.
Game right here, fellas.
By the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
That ball complete to Isabella. And he will get this to the midfield spot, but that's not getting enough. He's a few yards short.
He gonna go for it. He ain't nothing but on the fit.
Timeouts as he'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's go.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The left sideline is complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Damn.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw again.
Oh, hell no.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
This shit.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
3 motherfuckers open on that play.
I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it. Do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here.
And nothing but daylight ahead. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation. Yeah. Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So they'll line up for the onside kick. 18 seconds to go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Rasul Douglas there to get him down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line. Today's final.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
I don't know if you're still on. I'm going to check to see now.
So for our visitors,
the roster's open.
The win pushes their record down to 11-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next next week for a date with the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, Ravens definitely open. I see that. Ravens, Miami. They kind of intact. Tannehill back up. Miles Bolton. Jalen Guyton. Jalen Ferguson. Jason. Khalil Dorsey. I might have a nice game. I don't know what the fuck happened. I know you don't make all that, but probably look up top. Somebody always gave up. Ain't no Hollywood. Yeah, somebody traded Hollywood. Even they boy, fucking Jalen Guyton. Quintez Watkins, cut this fast. Alright, I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna hit the commissioner up. Cause I know I got somebody wanting to leave. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him, bro. I'm about to try to lay down for a little bit. Yeah, that's probably what happened. You probably right. Let me look at this PI real quick. Yep, you hit it right on the nose. Man, got DK and Marquise Brown. I gotta remember this goddamn nigga name. I gotta drop this stuff. It hit me. We advanced on that media. It's her. Alright, bro. I hit him on Facebook. I'll let you know what he said.